This is downtown Athens, Georgia. This is an anti-war protest.
Oh, cocktails at him. I love it.
We're with John in Athens, Georgia. He's protesting the current increase in troops. Tell us more about what got here protesting.
Okay, well, I campaigned for Obama, and I thought, we put so much energy and hope into this guy, and we can't take the pressure off just because it's someone we voted for and someone we like. So, we have to keep telling them what we demand, as the citizens and as the voters, that we don't want to fucking increase the troops and increase the war. We want to actually bring everyone home from the Middle East right now.
So you feel this is like a broken campaign promise?
I wouldn't say he was as anti-war as I wanted him to be when I voted for him. I knew that, but I think one of the reasons is you can't just get complacent just because you elect a guy that you think is friendly to your cause. You can't just give up on putting pressure on him. Stay active. Yeah, and I think a lot of people that are progressives or anti-war or whatever, right now, kind of giving up and just saying let Obama do what he wants to do and let him take over the war. And I don't think that's the right attitude to take.
Right, absolutely. All right, we appreciate you talking to us.
This is Scott Lamb with People of People. We are here with Ed Tan. And Mr. Tan, we see that we are doing an anti-war demonstration today. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're here for?
Well, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican in the White House, it's still multinational corporations that pull the strings and flex the sinews of war, as it were. A Republican president and an Army General, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was quite correct when he warned against the military-industrial complex in his farewell address in 1961. President and former General Eisenhower said, "Beware the power of the military-industrial complex."
Cooperative elite is coming in and just taking out in both sides of the party. It doesn't matter anymore. Democrat, Republican, it's just taking.
I call them Democrats and Republicrats.
Democrats. Yes, sir. We thank you much for your effort.
Thank y'all so much.
Yes, sir.
What are y'all with?
We're people of the people.
People to people.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
This is actually an organization.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Check that out,
Thank
most
you.
definitely.
Wait a minute. Hold my sound. I'll give you.
I'll do
I'll
that.
give you something of mine.
Balance
I'll give you something of mine.
It's more amazing. Well, I'm here with Eric in Athens, Georgia, downtown, and he's protesting the war. So, Eric, what really brings you out here today?
Well, the fact that Obama, who was elected as an anti-war president, got a lot of people's votes under the impression that he was going to get the troops home as he promised, is now sending 30 to 50,000 more troops into Afghanistan and promises to continue the war there. Alternate, a couple days ago, released an article that demonstrates that Obama actually has more troops deployed than Bush did. His escalation is greater than Bush's escalation in Iraq. So what we have now is a smooth-talking, pro-war hawk who keeps the liberals and the Democrats quiet too, because if Bush was doing this, there would be twice as many people out here, even in this cold. If we still had Bush as president, there'd be twice as many people. And I think that's a problem. I think, we can vote for the guy who we think is going to do good, listen to his rhetoric, but we can't be blind about it. You got to hold his feet to the fire. And this is the second escalation. That's forgotten a lot too. It tends to get buried in the news. But this is the second escalation in Afghanistan. So since he's been there, he's doubled the number of troops already on the ground. Also, the number of private contractors has appeared to go up. It's really hard to get data on that because it's private companies. They're not required to release the data. But independent surveys show that there are even more independent contractors, Blackwater type people, in Iraq and Afghanistan now than under Bush. And they're about 60 to 70% of the fighting force. So there's actually more of them than there are U.S. troops, and they get paid much more.
Right.
So I think there's plenty of reasons to be protesting this war in Afghanistan.
And they're probably not held to the same rules as the troops either.
They're not at all held to the same rules. I know, about a year ago, New York Times actually ran a bunch of exposés about Blackwater in particular. And tons of incidents where they just opened fire on civilians, actually attacked U.S. troops with tear gas one time because they got confused. Tons of violations. Killed innocent civilians, execution style, kind of like the El Haditha massacre. That was actually committed by U.S. troops. The same thing's happened countless times. Also in Jeremy Scahill's book, he documents a lot of that.
But you just feel a lot of that is being ignored ignored by the mainstream media.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I was really surprised the New York Times picked it up when they did. I thought they did pretty admirable coverage of it, to the extent that they've changed their name now. It's something like XE or something now. So they're not even called Blackwater anymore. So when the media did cover it just a little bit, you know, it was effective. They had to change their name. There was talk of them losing their contracts, and from what I understand, they never really did. You know, they just kind of waited until the public unrest, people weren't angry about it anymore, and then buried it and sent more over there. You know, also in Afghanistan, the same as Iraq, there's no goals. You know, no one can tell me what we're doing there. Like, what are we fighting for? What are we trying to do? I have no clue.
There's a timeline to get out as well. He's announced it.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah, but military generals are saying we're not at the same time.
Well, it wouldn't be wise to announce when you're going to leave the battlefield.
Yeah, they announced that about Iraq too, but there's still troops there.
Right.
All right. Thanks.
We're here with Chris. He's out here protesting against the war, so we just wanted to ask him his thoughts.
Hi.
This is Chris. So what brings you out here today?
Well, I just want to, let people know that, I'm not in support of the war.
So protesting against the troop surge Obama announced.
Yeah. The troop surge and the lack of carrying through on his policies.
So you just breaking the campaign promise by
Yeah, I believe that.
Did you vote for Obama?
No, I did not.
What's going on, fellas? And another one. Protest. Don't care. American Idol comes on tomorrow.